What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, we're coming back to Thank You Scientist. Yes, indeed. Thank You Scientist fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi-bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Eduardo Ramirez. And Eduardo wanted to see me react to this song by Thank You Scientist featuring Bluecoats, not sure what that is, with a tune entitled, get ready folks, there are no vowels in this, FXMLDR.
What?
Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Thank You Scientist, shocking, and the video has 252,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Thank You Scientist featuring Bluecoats, FXMLDR. I kid you not. Solar-powered live performance.
It's all a bunch of tree-hugging hippie crap.
All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Wait a second. Time out. Hold on. Whoa. Bluecoats. Is that a DCI group? It might be. I didn't even think about that. It might. Oh my goodness. If this is a DCI group, we're gonna be in for a treat. Seriously. Let's pick this up here. Nice cut. The DCI tricks. Yeah, let's have it. It sounds good. It sounds good. It's honestly not really up my alley. This style of music is very poppy. Not really my bag, not really my jam, but it's being done well. Everybody's being right on point with their playing. Everything sounds clean. The drumming especially, very clean. Horns sound good that are in the band. Can't really hear the violin a whole lot. Maybe they'll turn him up a little bit in the mix later on. Guitar sounds good. Vocals sound good. I love the fact that they use it. I believe this is a DCI group. I believe it is. I really hope they utilize more of them throughout more of the song. I hope they're not just going to stand around here doing absolutely nothing. I really hope they get more involved. We'll see, I guess. Let's keep going. That 7 breakdown. Oh, I think we're gonna hit some more with horns. There's always one guy. Marimba and vibes. Was the bass player really tapping along with the marimba? Are you serious? Sure was. Here comes the full ensemble. Still not my regular jam, still not my usual bag. But the talent being demonstrated right now, the ability being demonstrated right now is fantastic. I'm not so surprised by the Bluecoats. I'm not really surprised by what they're doing. I've seen DCI groups before. I auditioned for a DCI group and I just got flat out turned down. I was not good enough for Cavaliers, unfortunately. No, it wasn't Cavaliers I got turned down. It was Vanguard I got turned down for. I auditioned for Vanguard, Phantom Regiment, Blue Devils, and no, not Blue Devils, Blue Knights, and Cavaliers. I got accepted into Cavaliers, but Cavaliers at the time, I don't know where they are now. I don't even know if they're still around. But at the time, Cavaliers were like the bottom basement. I got into that one, and I was like, no, not the one I wanted to get into. I really wanted to get into Phantom Regiment, but was not good enough for them. So I'm not surprised by the talent in here. But what's happening here within the group, yeah, that's pretty impressive. Big shout out to the bass player doing that tapping run right in unison with the fives and marimba. Really nicely done. And the guitar player as well. It sounds great. It does. It's just, it's not my thing, but there's no denying that this is outstanding. It really is. You're taking everything into account here. It's definitely impressive, without question. Let's keep going here. Let's see if we can finish this out.
Looks like you finally made it. Looks like you finally made it. Looks like you finally made it. How I've anticipated your return to planet Earth. Looks like you finally made it.
Coming on too. I like that.
To planet Earth. Light years away, you made it. There's no more contemplating. Take me home. Take me home.
Hey. And of course, the low brass is back there forming a mosh pit. Of course. Is that it? That it? Well, okay. Outtakes, sure.
Light years away, you made it. There's no more contemplating. Take me home. Take me home.
Good times. So wait, did I see that right? Hold on. Did I see that right? Oh, maybe it was just filmed at Warren Hills High School. It might have just been filmed at Warren Hills High School. These do not look like high school kids. I don't think it's a high school group. High school group. 30 seconds.
And as always, David, I rigged this up with him, so thank you to David for making this happen. And everybody involved, we really appreciate it. I think this video is going to come out early next year, so we're excited, and we'll let you guys know, and it should be pretty good. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Playing it backwards? Okay. Sure, why not? Huh. I already know where I'm going with the score. I'm not thrilled with it. But I already have an idea of what score I'm going to give this, so I don't need to think for too long. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything, and I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Thank You Scientist featuring Bluecoats with a tune called FXMLDR. This was a request from Eduardo Ramirez. Okay. I couldn't help myself. I had to go look because I was really curious. I went and searched Bluecoats. In the Google search, I actually put Bluecoats DCI. Sure enough, they're a DCI group. Not only are they a DCI group, they have won the DCI, the Drum Corps International competition. They are the world champions for the last 2 years in a row, 2023 and 2024. This past season, they scored the highest score that they have ever recorded, 98.75. Ladies and gentlemen, you think I'm a tough judge? You think I'm a hard judge? Oh, DCI judges are, oh man, they are probably the hardest judges you will ever find of anything on the entire planet. And that includes the IOC. I mean, IOC judges, I think, are far more lenient than DCI judges. Boy, they are strict. So to be able to get a score of 98.75, you got to be dang near flawless. I mean, you really do. So that is an impressive score for DCI competitions. 98.75. Oh man. Good for you guys. Good on the Bluecoats, man. I'm gonna have to dive into them and see what I'm gonna have to go watch their shows for the last 2 years and see what they, in the infamous words of Ric Flair,
What's really causing all this?
I'm gonna have to check them out. I'm gonna definitely check them out. Having the addition of the Bluecoats definitely added some intrigue. If nothing else, it added intrigue to this performance. It's not my usual cup of tea. It's not my jam. It's not something that, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, will I ever listen to this again? Probably not. I probably won't. It was nice. It was fun. It was cute. It was interesting. It was intriguing. It definitely, I will say this, it kept me vested. I know it was like the actual performance was like 9 minutes long, okay? I understand that. Didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like 9 minutes. It felt like, I don't know, it felt like about 7.5 to 8, somewhere in there. I mean, time did pass faster than it actually did, but it's not like it flew by and I'm like, oh my God, it's over? I thought only 5 minutes had gone, but no, it was more than 5. But yeah, 7.5, 8 minutes, that feels about right. Everything, despite the fact that I may not be a fan of this style of music, and honestly, I'm not really a fan of this song, despite that, I gotta say, this really kind of, hate to say it, it kind of blew my mind. Therefore, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think you might see where this is going. I'm going to give that a 9.3. Yep, 9.3. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the score I feel this performance, it is a performance, deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First things first, a 9.3. What does that mean? Well, a 9.3 will translate to an outstanding, amazing, impressive score. And so I honestly think that's exactly where this belongs, is right in that range. It would get 5 out of 5 stars and an A letter grade. So there you go. A 9.3, outstanding, amazing, impressive scale rating, 5 out of 5 stars and an A letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Oh boy, so glad you asked. Despite my own personal feelings, despite the fact that this is not really my bag, it's not really my jam, it's not really my cup of tea, there is no denying the talent that we had out there and how the talent was demonstrated and utilized. There is a difference. I mean, I know people are like, well, isn't that the same thing? Utilizing and demonstrating, isn't that the same thing? No, there is a big difference. And I'll explain what I mean as we go farther in depth here. I'm just gonna get the Bluecoats out of the way. I thought they were, honestly, I thought they were a little underutilized. I think they could have been utilized a little bit more in the background, the background group. They had the leads, they had the first chairs up at the front. I believe that was the first chairs. Up at the front, being a little more engaging, being utilized a little more often, but I really feel like the full ensemble could have been utilized more. I love the first like 30 seconds where they were really showing off their power. That was really cool to see, and it was really cool to hear, despite the fact that they were playing at triple F, probably towards the end there. They still blended really well. I could see why these guys won. I can absolutely see it. But I need to go watch this show nonetheless. But they were definitely a nice addition. Very creative idea. I don't know whose idea that was to bring them in on this, but it was a good call. Definitely a good call. They definitely filled out the sound and brought a new energy to the song that I'm sure might have been lacking in the original studio recording. As far as the musicians go, the main group, thank you, scientist, showing off some talent for sure, demonstrating their ability, demonstrating the fact that they have this talent, they have this level of talent, but utilizing it in a way that fits the mood and tone of the song and doesn't go over the top to fly outside the realms of what is needed. Everything, all the talent that was demonstrated within the context of the song. Everything that was demonstrated fit, everything that was demonstrated sounded good, again, within the context of the song, not just on its own. I mean, now here's the thing. There is a very good possibility that they're even more talented than that, and they could do even more with their talent. But if they had, it might have gone outside the realms of good taste when it comes to the song. So they had to probably reel it in. That's the difference between demonstrating and utilizing. You can demonstrate your talent all day long, but if you're not able to utilize it within the context of what it's needed for, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, congratulations. You can sweep pick, you can sweep pick 16th notes at 180 beats per minute. Congratulations. Does it fit within the context of this ballad? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's great. You can do all that, but does it fit the song? That's the difference. And it was absolutely demonstrated here. Everybody that when it was time for them to show off, they showed off well. Gotta give the shout out to the bass player doing that tapping section with the marimbas on top of it, and the guitar player all playing in unison. That was really cool. It sounded really nice. Big shout out to that tenor sax player. Oh man, his solo was tasty. tasty. Liked it. Liked everything he did. I have no complaints about what he played. I loved it. My only complaint, honestly, was the violin player. Couldn't really hear him in the mix. I was kind of bummed about that. If you're gonna have him out there, make sure he's heard. I couldn't hear him. I really couldn't. Kind of bummed about that. Vocals sounded great. I got no issue with the vocals. I mean, he didn't sing anything that was mind-blowing per se, but again, talking about context and fitting within the context, everything he's saying fit within the context of the song. So I got no complaints about that whatsoever. Drumming was solid. I love that section where we had that little breakdown section towards the middle where we went to 7. That was really nice. Well done. Smooth. Felt good, sounded good, and they came out of it right back into 4/4 again. Very well done. And then there's the actual live performance. Now, I understand they were playing in a field, and the whole point of this, I guess, was to demonstrate the utilization of solar power. Okay, congratulations, you did that. It worked, no issues there, but, it's still going to be a live show, though. It's still going to be a live performance, and I'm going to look at it as such. So let's go down the checklist. Stage presence. Not really. They look like roadies, man. They really did. I understand they're outside. I understand it's hot outside. And I mean, you look at the DCI core back there, and they're all, all the dudes are pretty much shirtless. The girls are wearing shorts and sports bras. I mean, it's warm out there. So I can't imagine going out there, in full-blown pants and, long sleeve shirts or jackets or whatever. Can't really expect that, but still, they look like roadies. So I can't really count stage presence on this one. Stage energy. Now, this is where things get interesting. I'm going to give that a check. The lead vocalist, when he wasn't singing, what was he doing? He was moving around, which leads me to the next thing, stage interaction. Check. Not so much with the core band, but he was running around having a good time with all the guys and gals in the drum corps. And the drum corps themselves were having fun with each other, especially the low brass section, forming that mosh pit over there. That was a lot of fun. Leave it to the low brass section. Look, if anybody in the band is going to be goofing off, it's going to be the low brass section, with a very close second place going to the drum line. They're pretty bad too. But no, first place goof off. The first place trophy for goofiest section in the band is always going to be the low brass. It's going to be the tubas and trombones. Always, always, always. Or in this case, the contras and the trombones. And the euphoniums. Well, actually, I think the euphoniums were pretty straight-laced here. They were. Let's see. Stage interaction, crowd interaction. There was really no crowd, so there was really no chance to interact with any kind of a crowd. But they were still, standing up. The lead vocalist was still doing things like pointing out to where the crowd would be. So technically, that is crowd interaction. If there had been a crowd in front of them, there would have been interaction. So I'll give it the check mark. Showmanship, yeah, entertaining to watch for sure. And I'm not just talking about the core band. The DCI group was back there, putting on a show back there themselves. So yeah, showmanship, I'll give it to them. Production, outdoors in the middle of a field, there really isn't a whole lot of production, so no bonus points there. So the only thing they were really missing was the stage presence. That's interesting. Usually every band I've ever reviewed that's done a live show has had great stage presence. These guys really didn't. But that's okay. They checked off everything else, including the big one. So yeah, that definitely got added into the score. Now overall, the song, nice groove, really nice groove, good feel. Sounded nice. Everything, all the chords, all the chordal progressions, melodic lines, all made sense. The musicianship demonstrated by all the musicians involved within the band, top notch. A lot of talent out there for sure, and it was demonstrated and utilized very well. Like I said, it's not my bag, and I will never listen to this ever again. But there is absolutely no denying that this was an outstanding, amazing, impressive job, and that's why I'm giving it the outstanding, amazing, impressive score of 9.3. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 9.3, which is an outstanding, amazing, impressive scale rating, 5 out of 5 stars, and an A letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.